And as Asta finally mastered, like, this form that he has been given, this demonic form, and, well, there's a lot more interesting as we find what is up with this transformation that he has, and what exactly is swirling around in his body itself. Now, a lot of this chapter was kind of regarding the fact that, like, he was like, I'm going to climb this mountain, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make sure I can, like, pass all of you guys, and then he's immediately there like, I don't know how to do that. And then he's like, wait a minute, whoa, back up, and all that. I have that form. I had that demon form of mine. It's like, if I could turn into that, that seems like my problem solver. And he's like, how do I do this? And the fact that the entire chapter is regarding Asta, and I feel like something like this I thought would be a lot more of a dangerous form to manipulate, but he's like, no, I'm gonna try this, and like, if I could use this out of sheer willpower and my ability, or like with what I've got. And he's like, Asta's generally thinking about it, where it's like, he's trying to do like a fucking henshin transformation. It's like, okay, one, you know Power Rangers, you know Kamen Rider, you know Beautiful Joe there, Asta. Although I always appreciate a henshin every now and then. Although I feel like you're not ready to be a rider yet. Like, I feel like you need to work on that. And then Asta actually has a hard time, like, after like thinking about this for a while, he's like, let me just fucking think about what I am. Like, right, I don't even know what the fuck I am for the most part. And it's like, and maybe I still don't have the perfect understanding of the power that I have inside of me. And he's like, you know, let's go step by step. I have no magic, so I can wield this anti-magic sword, and I can cut down any kind of magic, but that doesn't help me in the place. I had a trained physical body in order to use it, and it helps in a normal mountain climb, but volcano, that's my limit. That's my human potential for the most part. And third part, I can get to a key, as long as, like, you know, Captain Yami taught me that, and I can notice any lava or falling rocks that are going to smash me in my face, or anything that comes in the way. And that's where he realized with ki, like, he can manipulate, like, ki in his way, and he's like, he can sense energy, and he's like, I can feel it in my own body, in my own ki. I have this black seeping stuff coming out of the sword, and it seems like how when he's manipulating one of these anti-magic swords, it's like seeping, like the power is going inside of him, and he's like, if I can do this, if I can control this length and all that into my body, if I can make this something of equal strength up all around it, whereas like he's manipulating as he's like concentrating his sword like all around him and kind of like meditating for the most part. He's just like, I need to pour more of this energy into my entire being and not just a part of me. And it's like, you know, spread wildly like that more and more as like you see like his body like transforming, like the half form that he has. And it's like, I love the fact that like Asta's already learning how to control this form, which they're like dubbing as like Black Asta, Demon Asta, like how like what we got to see with Leopold and all that. He's like, yeah, I would see that. And even the fact that they're practically just fighting like a giant Final Fantasy monster out there. Honestly, I thought they were going to fight some Monster Hunter like dinosaur in there, but no, they were just going to fight this giant Magno thing, and he just like immediately just like takes out the Elemental, even though like everyone else was having a hard time fighting with it. He's just like, no, I'm just gonna go in here, smack it, see you fuckers later. And he's chasing after Yuno, using like that to get after all the magic. And I was like, no, that's not even good enough and all that. And he's like, that how he was handling it as well, where it's like, you know, whole shit and all that, what the fuck is happening? And it seems like he's only reason he's able to fly is with the concentrated magic. And the fact was, when he was catching with Asta, like he was saying, like with Yuno, he was like, oh, well, Yuno's the most fucking powerless person here. And then you forget about Leona. And Leona notices this as he was now about to fall into the fucking lava, and she just unleashes her pure energy, and she's like, oh, ooh, I've got a challenge, I've got something here, and she just releases the energy right then. It's like, nah, Asta, you come the fuck here. And all that, and it's like you're full and all that, like, and you're saying like lionesses and all that are the only ones in Pride that go hunting, and I'm like, yeah, she loved this as like, you know, you're charging towards me, and she's like, Asta's like, please run away, and she's like, I love this, I want a challenge. And even she's like, just because Asta's got this new form that he's like at this point mastering, knows at least how to activate the form itself, doesn't give the fact that Asta's there, like, immediately bossing with it. He took just a random fucking monster thing out, and he's like, no, you still, the fact that someone like her and all that, like, with the captains and all that, it's just clear to show that Asta, yeah, you got this power, but that doesn't mean you're any good with it and all that. And it's just like, even Yami's just like, that's a bit fucking much, isn't it? Like, you know, like, damn, like, Leona, calm the fuck down there. And it's like, and if anything, she was like, you understand, like, yourself a little better, but that's not enough to climb up to the top yet. And it's like, even Asta knows, like, I couldn't control it, but I at least know how to use the power at the most part and all that. And I'll pass the exams, I'll get through this, and I'll make sure and all that I'll come at night. And it's like, nah, next week, go to fucking Hot Springs, man. And I'm like, okay, so 111, just, that sounds like it's going to be some goofy shit. So, if anything, Asta learning some training, and how they're dubbing it as, like, they're dubbing it as Black Asta, for the most part. I'm not too sure on that, like, if anything, I normally just refer to, like, Demon Asta, Black Asta, like, but if anything, I feel like that's what it is and all that for the most part. It's like, it's because it's pretty much a demonic form, but then it sounds like how it is that that's not fully the full form he contained. He's only got half of the power within him, so it sounds like the other half of his body and all that could, like, go into it, and he could pretty much just fall in, use this as, like, a demon cloak for the most part, where it's going. And I'd love to see more of that, and, like, if he masters this power, what exactly, you know, can he do, like, further down the line? I really would love to see a lot more of that in the future. Overall, I did think this is a decent chapter, not like I'm going, oh my god, I need more, but I feel like it definitely felt like kind of training and stuff, and the fact that it was like, yeah, this form is powerful, but either the fact that Leona, she's like, she can fucking take this thing on. It's like, you don't, like, you get hit, yeah, that's a problem, but you just need to know what the fuck you're dealing with, and the fact that she loves a challenge in the first place, that's right up her alley. So overall, I did enjoy this chapter. It wasn't the best though. I wouldn't say like, oh, I need more like that. So I'm gonna wait patiently for next week and all that. But that's all for me. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys though next time.